Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, got a bit of a different video for you guys today. Well, I have done these before, but I don't do them that often. It's another makeup haul, and it's just stuff that I've accumulated since my last makeup haul. Over the past few months, since before quarantine, stuff that I've ordered around the time that our quarantine or lockdown sort of began. That's only kind of gotten to me now. And it's I just noticed I had a lot of new stuff, and I haven't showed you guys yet. Just a little heads up, this look has been filmed, so don't worry, you will see it. It is also using one of the products in this palette. I will have it linked down below. It's probably already up at this point. I'm not sure. I have recently added, including this video, like 10 extra videos to my list of videos that I want to do. Normally I tend to do one video a week. I'm hoping to get 2 videos a week, or kind of a video every 3 days is the way I'm kind of putting it out, because one video a week doesn't slot in the way I want it to. It means I have to change days quite often, so I'm doing it every 2 days, if that makes sense. So if you think about it like that, from here up until the end of October, because I don't know about November, December yet, from here till the end of October, hopefully, if everything goes to plan, I will have a video every 3 days coming up, which is weird for me because I don't normally do that much, but hopefully. Anywho, let's get into my makeup. I have lots of brands. I have lots of places that I order from, and a lot of new stuff that I've never tried, like new brands that I've never actually tried. So let's jump into it before I keep rambling. So we'll do some swatches in this video of I won't do swatches of everything, but like I might do swatches of some things in this video. So I'm just going to start off with this guy that I have been using for a little bit. I've had it for a while, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury, my first ever Charlotte Tilbury product, the Hollywood Flawless Filter. So it's basically like something you could wear on its own, because it does have a tiny bit of coverage to it. Almost the same level of coverage, I would say, as MAC Face and Body, but the two of them paired together now, it's a dream come true. It has a bit of a glow to it, like a bit of a sheen, not a glitter, but like a sheen through it. I was always like, oh, it's overpriced, it's just MAC strobe cream in a bottle, blah, blah, blah. But no, I'm in love and I want all of it. I want to buy it all of it. I use the shade Fair. It has a very, very soft kind of champagne-y kind of tinge of it, and it's beautiful on the skin. I can imagine wearing this on holidays whenever I get to go away again, which is hopefully soon. I will be just wearing this at night and maybe a bit of concealer, and off I go. Because sometimes on holidays my skin gets really good for some reason. Don't know why. I think it's the sun. I'm not sure. Next up then is a few MAC bits, just some extra bits that I wanted. One is a replen. It's my MAC 24-hour extend eye base. I'm like halfway through my tube and I always have this on hand, so I just wanted another one. Then we have got this guy. It's another MAC Mineralized Blush, my favourite blush formula from them. But this is more of like a contoury, bronzery kind of shade for me, which I've been very interested in buying since I've been using it on some people. And I want it for myself now. So yeah, I keep seeing it and I'm like, ooh, it's really pretty, and I think I'm going to really love that on myself. Haven't actually used it on myself yet. This is still brand new. I've only swatched it on my hand. But it's just a nice, slightly warm toned contour that I think is quite nice for paler skins. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, it's that kind of almost contour, if that makes sense. Very nice. And then next up, it's not anything revolutionary. It's a red lip liner. It's Brick from MAC. I realised I didn't own it. Yeah, I didn't actually own a proper red MAC lip liner. I have a few, but they're not quite Brick. I love Brick. Have worn it before. It is a brick red. It's a true red. It's my favourite kind of red, especially on me. It's not quite burgundy and it's not quite bright cherry red the way cherry is from MAC, which I'm pretty sure I have. I don't actually know if I have cherry. I definitely have burgundy though, and it's not quite that dark. This is more like a blood red, and I really, really like it. I think it's a very beautiful red, and it's such a classic red. If you like Russian red, which is my favourite red from MAC, it's bang on for that one. So that's kind of what I got it for. And then next up is a couple of little bits that I got from Beauty Bay. I have palettes and stuff like that, which I'll show you in a sec. But this is actually the Beauty Bay range, and these are the, what are they called? The Liquid Crystal Shadows. Living My Best Light is what it says on the front of them. And I just bought a little set because I thought they were interesting. I just bought a set that I thought I would use a good bit. So I have got the shades Fluorite, Peach Quartz, and Opal. Let me just do a little swatchy of each one. I realise now I should have brought in a wipe or makeup remover or something. So this is how they look there. They're super shiny. They do stay on quite well. I have worn the Peach Quartz, which is the one in the middle. This one is Fluorite, which is one of those like kind of like a blue-brown sort of vibe to it. Kind of reflects kind of a plummy colour, and then it reflects like green, bluey teal kind of colour off top. And then this one is Opal, which is a very, very soft pink, almost like nearly a translucent pink, but it has that like pink and slightly blue reflex off it as well. But they're very pretty, and they do last really well, because like I said, I did wear the peach quartz, which is a peach with a pink and gold sheen off it. And they're very nice, and they're quite cheap as well, especially they come in a set. This one comes in a set. You can buy them individually, but this does come in a set. And I think I can't remember how much they were, but they were very, very inexpensive for what they are, and they're very nice. And there's loads of colours in those as well. Okay, so next up, I also ordered from Beauty Bay. By the way, I need to get rid of my Beauty Bay app on my phone because it's very dangerous, and I keep adding things to my basket and then just buying them. There's currently, I'm filming this now at the end of June, and there's currently a sale on, and I'm like, I have stuff in my basket. I'm like, but one or two of the things that I really, really want isn't on sale, so I'm kind of like, I can talk myself out of it a little bit. But yeah, anyway, I bought some Wet n Wild stuff off it, and they did have a set. I just bought it because it was like €12 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how much it was. And it basically came with one of their sponges and 2 liquid highlighters, the Mega Glow Hello Halo liquid highlighters. So 2 of them, I think they have a couple of shades in these guys in them. But this one is like it's almost like MAC's Soft Frost Extra Dimension highlighter. So it's like kind of a violety pink sort of reflect off it. You can see him there. That one is called Halo Graphic. And then this one is Halo Goodbye, which is just more like a pale kind of pink shimmer. It's not like a pink reflex, it's just like a pink shimmer, if that makes sense. But it's very like nudie kind of pink. And that's how he looks there. I'm hoping you guys can see these. I can kind of see them, but I'm blind, so I'm no help here. But yeah, they're very nice. They do set a little bit as well. I have worn them on the cheek, especially that lighter pinky one. I did use this. You will see it coming up in my purple video, I think is where I used it. Maybe, I can't remember now. Oh, you'll see it eventually. But they're very nice. And what I haven't tried it yet, but something I do want to do with it is kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Almost kind of pop it all over my face as like a super glow underneath, and then put my foundation on top. I want to try it. I want to see how it looks and how it wears, but I'll have to test that out first before I tell you guys to do that. So those came in a set, and then separately from the set, I've been wanting this for ages. This is the Mega Glow Hello Halo Blush Lighter. This is in the shade Highlight Bling, and it's basically just like a shimmery blush, like a glowy blush, and a highlight in one. There is another colour that I was thinking about getting as well. It's slightly darker. But the highlight I could still get away with, if that makes sense. But they're just very, very pretty, really nice. I have worn these. I do a little swatch for you guys, just down here. So that's like, it's like a peach kind of a blush, and then the highlight is very nice. You could wear them together, you could wear them separately. It's up to yourself. You don't have to mix them or anything like that. They are like a separate pan. Very nice, very cheap. That's why I bought it, because it was cheap and it looked really nice. So yeah, and I do like Wet n Wild products as well. So 2 more things that I ordered from Beauty Bay, but also obviously they're different brands. So I got them off Beauty Bay, but like they're different brands. Yeah, I don't know. This guy I've been lusting after for ages. Actually, there's a lot of things in this I've been lusting after for ages, and I eventually talked myself into it. I'm just removing the cover, and this is the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Ibiza palette. I know they have the Take Me to Brazil and Take Me Back to Brazil palettes, which I was lusting over the Take Me Back to Brazil. I think it's that one. It's all white packaging, and then like it's proper rainbow. And for ages I really, really wanted it, and then I watched 1 or 2 reviews. It was kind of like, perform is not great, and I was like, oh, do I need a rainbow palette? I have my September Rose Slush palette. Then this came out, and I kept it in my basket for forever, and then it went on sale. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna buy it. It was very cheap when it went on sale, but this is how it looks here. What I like about it is there is depth in the palette. There is your kind of transition-y kind of base colours, you know, like your basic kind of colours, which are nice down here, but they're not like, you could literally cut them off if you wanted to and just have that, and it would still be an amazing palette. You have a little bit of a highlight shade here, but you also have another highlight shade up here, which I think is a different kind of tone, or are they exactly the same? They kind of look exactly the same, not gonna lie. It's a cheap palette, whatever. Formula seems really nice. I haven't actually fully worn it on my eyes. I've worn like 1 or 2 of the transition-y shades and like the highlighty kind of shades in here. But it seems really nice, and I'm going to use this for going on holidays because it's all the colours I need, and I don't really wear that much makeup going on holidays. Like, I like to have some colourful bits and do look even like this going on holidays, when I'm going out and stuff like that, when I feel like, when I have time. But like, if I just wanted a blue eye, yeah, I've got blue. I have some chartreusey khaki greens. I have some orangey shades. I've got beautiful bronzy colours here. Nice hot pinks, bit of orange, bit of everything, peachy colours. I kind of have a bit of everything here, and it's enough. It's slim, and it's enough that I could just have this and like eyeliners, you know what I mean? Or maybe throw a little pigment in there and I'm good to go. Or even those liquid shadows and I'm good to go. I feel like that would be more than enough for me for going on holidays, which says a lot because I don't pack light with makeup when I'm going on holidays. I'm not one of those that condenses my makeup down. I do. I mean, realistically, I do. I do bring one foundation, one concealer, one powder. I don't bring 20 of them, but I do bring like one or two blushes, and I do bring a lot of lip options. Trust me, lips is my favourite thing when I'm on holidays. And then I might bring, what I used to do was I used to fill up an Inglot palette. Then I moved from that onto my Huda Obsessions palettes. Then I brought my Desert Dusk palette away and only brought that palette and like one or two pigments, which was growth. That was a lot of growth for me. My boyfriend was very impressed that I only brought that much away. And then I went from there on to bringing my, what did I bring? I brought one of my neon Huda palettes and I think my Makeup Geek palette or something like that with me, and I put them together and that was it. But I feel like I could just bring this and that would be it. And maybe the liquid shadows and that would be it. So that would be enough, way more than enough options for me. Next up is another thing I've been listening after, and you will, as soon as I show you guys, you'll know why. And this is the outer sleeve. This is the LA Splash Presents Classic Horror. We all know, if you've watched any of my videos, that I love their liquid lipsticks that are the classic horror inspired liquid lipsticks. So you've got like Howley and Mina from the original Dracula. What were other ones? Siren and The Mummy and Drac and Phantom, I think, is another one that I have. I also have one called Monster. It's an army green or a khaki green, and I can't wait to wear that. I've worn it like once or twice off camera, but I can't wait to actually put it into look. It's so fun. But this is an eyeshadow palette that I just wanted it to go all the things that I have, and I think it's so cute. So the outer packaging is all lightning, and it's got the cool creepy kind of writing on it in gold. This is the sleeve. The packaging is beautiful. It's just this stylized, almost pin-up style kind of female horror characters, and I just think it's so pretty. And then like even on the back and everything, it's just so beautiful. Like the boxes off the liquid lipsticks I've kept because they're so pretty, because they have all this kind of packaging on them. This is what it looks like on the inside. They are all matte, or well, I would say they're matte. The mattes that have the tiniest bit of a sheen in them just to help them blend, but they're not shiny, and they're not one of those matte with a sparkle. It's not one of those. It's still matte and still goes on the skin matte. But this is how it looks, and how fun. How fun. It's a little bit of a rainbow, which I quite like, but it's the names. Oh, you've got Toxic, you've got Psycho, one of the best movies ever made, Madness, Curse, Blue Moon, Zombie, Nightmare for Nightmare on Elm Street, and also because most horror movies are a nightmare. 13th, which is also an unlucky day, so Friday the 13th, and also the movie Friday the 13th. Voodoo, which is another kind of spooky element, and also Chucky. It brings voodoo into it. And then Lights Out because it's a black, and I love it. I love it. I'm hoping to be able to incorporate this into like some looks. I don't know where, I don't know when, I don't know if you guys would be interested to even see like a 3 looks 1 palette or first impressions or anything like that. You can let me know down below. I will gladly do that, but you can let me know. But I just wanted this palette because I think it's so cute. It's so cute, and they actually are really nice colors. They are very pigmented. It's not just like I got it because of like reasons. Even like say the purple, like they are good colors. I really like them, and I'm excited to use them, and I just think it's the cutest thing. And I will keep the sleeve because I'm one of those people. Okay, I've taken my watch off in case we do some serious watching, so just in case, I don't know, we'll see. Next up is something that I wanted for ages, and then I was like, I have points on my loyalty card for our big department store that sells a lot of designer stuff and a lot of makeup brands, is Brown Thomas, and I had my loyalty card for there, and I had like €10 on it or something like that, and I was like, I get a tenner off whatever, and I get a discount anyway, so it's deadly. This is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I love this palette so much. I have used it a little bit, used some of the matte shades in it, and I've swatched everything because that's what I do when I get home. It's the first thing I do is swatch. There, you can kind of see it, and I just think it's so pretty. The mattes in it are very smart for the colours that I think are in this palette. I think they will go with a lot, and you can create a lot of stuff with this palette, I think. You'll get a lot of variety out of it, and you'll have fun. I will have fun anyway, playing with the colours in this palette. I will do a first impressions 3 looks on palette, and probably a palette bingo as well on this eventually. I haven't worn it on my face, so I don't actually know if I like what my first impressions are, but like my first impressions upon opening and swatching, very good. But say using it on my face and actually the performance of the shadows, not sure exactly yet because I haven't used it on my face, but I'm hoping to do something with it. I don't know when. It will happen though, and I probably won't really use it too much until I do those, because yeah, I might not even do a first impressions, but I'll definitely do a 3 looks 1 palette on it, definitely, and I will definitely do a palette bingo on it. So yeah, you can let me know. But I love this palette. I think the colours in it are fabulous. The sparkly shades, that shade Nebula, he's intense, he's beautiful. Even like gold glitch, it's like gold with like chunks of pink in it, and it's gorgeous. I love it, yeah. And the mattes, like the cooler tone browns, what more could I want in my life? Okay, so next up is a brand that I've never used before. Like I've never used BH Cosmetics eyeshadows for one, and I've also never used Charlotte Tilbury. I have used pretty much everything else. Oh, I've never used Beauty Bay branded makeup. Everything else so far I have used. So I've used Huda, and I've used like MAC. Obviously I've used MAC in nearly every video. But this is definitely a brand that I didn't use, and it's one of my first ventures into full-on indie makeup. I do use Juvia's Place, which is kind of classified as indie but kind of not classified as indie. I have a few bits, you know what I mean, but I'm not full on like I get all the indie products. I was very intrigued by this because Angelica Nyqvist, I think that's how you say her name, I've said it like that before and I'm hoping I'm not offending anyone or her, had like her new releases come up, video up whenever this was coming out, posted this beautiful palette, and I was like, see that palette, getting that palette, I want that palette, look at that palette, it's so pretty. So you have 2 mattes, you've got a matte peach and a matte bright orange, you've got a trichrome up here, and this is a, can't remember what the name of this formula is, but they do sell them like all individually, if that makes sense. Just get that to focus for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, it looks like this and it's so stunning. I do have a first impressions filmed with this, so I will post that eventually. You can stay tuned, check it out, subscribe if you want to see it, you'll see it. But I love how this turned out. This colour up here, this trichrome, oh my god. Speaking of trichromes, I did buy one individual shadow, which is a bit weird just to buy one, but I did just buy one. This is, I didn't use it in my first impressions, and I didn't even show it my first impressions because it wasn't anything to do with the other bit, so I just didn't show it. But it's the shade Cascade, so you'll see it now. And it's kind of like a periwinkle blue kind of base, or periwinkle purple kind of base, with a very strong purple and pink shift. And it's fabulous, and they just come out looking very wet, like they're super sparkly. They're not really foiled, they're more like sparklies, so you can kind of see there how that looks. And it's, I just think it looks really cool. And that pink, when you see it on the eye, in the, I'm not going to swatch it now because I want you to watch the video, when you see it actually go on the eye, it looks wet, it's so sparkly, so nice. And then the last thing I bought from them is a Sweetheart shifter in the shade Sugar High, which is like a peach colour. I will swatch this guy for you though. Oh sorry, oh my god, it's so squeaky. It kind of has a peach, but the peach doesn't come out as strong as you might think it will, and it's not much of a base colour to it, but it has a very strong kind of purple shift to it. It's not as purple. Oh god, I am so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I apologize for anyone wearing headphones. It is right there, and it just has like more of a pinky purple shift, where this is definitely more of like a purpley blue shift. This is more of a pink shift. Like I said, the base color is not really there. I use it all like on my inner corner and stuff like that. It's fabulous though. It's such a nice kind of not chunky sort of look, but super sparkly sort of look. It's really weird, but really nice. Okay, so next up is one of the things that I have on my face right now. And my birthday was at the beginning of June. So my birthday is the 7th of June, if you would like to know. I am a Gemini, whatever that means to you. Anywho, my birthday was at the beginning of June. And one of the things I asked from my boyfriend, because he asked me what I wanted, was... well, one thing he did surprise me with, one was paint by numbers, big paint by number kind of things of oil paintings. One was Beauty and the Beast, very cute, love it. And the other was like a super cool, like orange and red sort of painting with like a girl with an umbrella. It was very, very cool. Haven't started them yet, but I will. The second thing was my laptop screen, the framework on it broke. He got that fixed for me, or fixed it for me, because we had to buy parts and stuff like that. So he bought it all and fixed it for me, which is awesome, because my computer is my life. And then the third thing I did actually ask for, because you can buy a set, you can buy a bundle, and it is the Kaleidos Makeup Futurism palettes. I've been wanting these for so long, because I couldn't think for ages what I want. And I was like, I really want these. These are the things I want, because I want to buy them for myself. And then I was like, but you want to buy me something, so you can buy them for me. And they do a bundle. I think it was like €59 for the 3 palettes. Great value. So I got this one I have on my face, and is what I filmed my my first impressions on, is the VR Neon. Why wouldn't I have this? Look at that green. Yes, I know. And the shimmery orange, which is what I have on. I have all the colours in this palette on my eyes right now, and I will be doing a 2 looks one palette, so not a 3 looks, because I don't know, I feel like doing 3 looks and trying to get 3 looks into one video of 6 colours might be a bit redundant, but if maybe in the future I want to do more, I can. So that's how I'm doing that. And I'm also going to do instead of doing 1 palette bingo per palette, I'm going to do a multi-palette bingo, which should be fun, because I'm doing that with my Juvia's Place palettes as well, so same thing. Next up is the Cyber Bronze, which you might think is a bit weird for me to buy, but this has always been the one that intrigued me. Yeah, this has been the one that's intrigued me the most, I think. Just because of the red and the silver in this palette. She looks like this, and she is stunning. Look, I'm just gonna have to show you guys this. Look at the packaging. So it's got like a cool kind of foiled, marbleized kind of thing. It's like those, you know, resin art. I've been very, very interested in those. They're very relaxing to watch. There's a girl. Oh, I'm gonna have to find her name. I'm gonna have to link her down below, because yeah. So her name is Brittany Lopez, and she does like artwork kind of like these guys, which I think is so cool, so fun. And she posts videos sometimes and TikToks. I found her on TikTok actually, and very relaxing. I've been addicted to watching her. If you do go check her out, because she does sell her paintings. If you do go check her out, I don't know, I sent you. She doesn't know me. I don't know. She has no idea I exist. But I just think her work is really cool. So you can comment on her things that I sent you. But anyway, that's what it reminded me of straight away. But that's how that one looks. So it's like really nice warm bronze, this kind of terracotta brown, and then this kind of mustardy brown, which is fabulous. And then these here, and people say this is one of the best silvers you can have, so I have it and I'm so excited. But I'm very excited for these guys. Really beautiful. And then the last one is the Astro Pink. So I didn't get the Electro Turquoise, and I didn't get the Sci-Fi Green was the other one. Mostly because I feel like the Sci-Fi Green, it's a kind of khaki colours, and that's kind of all I'm going to end up doing with it. And the Electro Turquoise, the brown and the orange with the blues throws me off a little bit. I wish there was one shimmery orange in it, maybe, just to give me something else. But I feel like it might look a bit weird if I start playing with something like that. Maybe in the future I might get it, or if they come out with more colour schemes, which hopefully they do, because these are fabulous. This is beautiful. I've never had so much fun. But this is the Astro Pink Futurism palette. Same kind of packaging, where it's got that foiled resin sort of look to it. Just takes a little slip out from the inside. And this is how the Astro Pink looks. This one is so beautiful. These matte shades down here are the most interesting colours. They're like pinky browns. This one especially, second one, is a pinky brown. This kind of foiled, very pale silvery pink. And then this here is a duochrome of like blue to purple to turquoise to deep to bright and everything in between. This sparkly black, okay, so we all know not everyone loves a matte black that has sparkle in it, or a matte colour that has sparkle in it. It's not necessarily sparkly, it just has sparkle in it. When I say that the sparkliness sticks to your skin with no primer, I was amazed, like I mean amazed by this colour. I couldn't get over it. I was like, I've never seen that happen ever. And I don't mind the ones that have like matte with a sparkle in, because the sparkle usually dusts away. But yeah, it sticks, and I'm very intrigued, and I kind of want to do a big black smoky eye with it. So these little palettes here are the reason why I've added like 10 videos to my little list of videos, because I do like to kind of really plan out what kind of things I want to do, because when I was working, I still have a job, but when I was working normally, I'd have to kind of plan it out so I knew when I could film days. But now I'm filming so much, I'm filming like 4 or 5 times a week. Well, no, actually no, I'm filming like 3 times a week, but it's only like 1 video a week is what I used to do. And between these guys, I've got 3 first impressions, 3 2 looks on palettes, and a multi-palette bingo, so that's 7. And then I've got this makeup haul, which I decided to upload, and then I'm going to do my makeup collection video, which I have promised before, and now I'm going to do as soon as I put all this away. And then I have got, what else have I got? Something else. Oh yes, I have another like Inglot collection. I want to go through my Inglot eyeshadows because it's a big collection, and I'm very proud of my Inglot collection, even though I don't use it all the time, but I do still use it. Okay, so next up is very fun, kind of links into something else as well. So I have been watching Beauty, and I've probably talked about her a million times because I'm such a super fan of her videos, and she used to do these like the Apocalyptic Beauty like subscription bag thing that she used to get, and they'd always have glitters in them, and they're quite chunky fun glitters, and I've seen her use her chunky glitters in a lot of her kind of videos, and they're so beautiful. I don't know how eye safe they are, but I did order 11. I couldn't stop myself, because Apocalyptic Beauty have this style of being super cute, super fun, but like spooky and like horror themed, and I mean, come on now, why wouldn't I own them? So I'm gonna go quickly through the 11 that I bought because they're so fun. And I used Butte Bean's code, so you can use her code. I think it's Butte 10 or something like that, or Butte Bean 10. I'm not sure. Something like that. Go onto her videos and have a look. But yeah, and I'm gonna go through quickly each color and description, and yeah. So the first one that I bought was, I have literally a list because I can't decipher what's in everything. This one is All Hallows Eve. This is the most Halloweeny Halloween glitter you'll ever find in your life. She looks like this. So in this glitter, we have got black and orange kind of finer glitters with black and orange holographic bats. And yeah, it's so fun, and like little hexies and things like that. And it's Halloweeny, and I'm definitely going to be using this for Halloween. Next up is Bella, which is not Twilight Bella. Bela Lugosi, the one you should definitely know. And Bela Lugosi, if you don't know, was the original Dracula, the one Dracula that you think of with the Widow's Peak, and the he is the epitome of Dracula. He is Dracula. So it's inspired by him. So that's how this one looks here. And in this one here, we have, God, what have we got? Black holographic crosses with a metallic charcoal red, orange and violet reflective bats, accented with holographic red and black triangle and rhombus glitters. I don't know. It's so fun. It's just like little crosses. And is a rhombus a diamond? Is that what they're talking about? But it's just super fun. Again, I'm probably going to use this or another one in one of my Halloween looks, because I'm planning on doing Halloween kind of normal as say this is looks, and then also costume looks. So they're like Halloween themed makeup, so stuff they're probably more dramatic than any average person would normally wear, but for me they're quite normal. I'm going to add these glitters in because they're very fun. Next up is Blood Moon, and this is a blend of fine to chunky glitters, including red moons and dots, and black stars, dots, and random cut glitters. And it's just very beautiful. The little moons in it are very cute. It kind of has this like black base glitter, which deciphers it from another one that I got that looks very similar, but it is quite different. And obviously the moons as well, and the little stars and the dots, and they're just very fun, and I quite like it. I like all of these. Next up is one that's definitely definitely kind of pulled me in, really did pull me in. This one's called Boris, and if you don't know who Boris is, he's Boris Karloff, and he is Frankenstein. He's also played the mummy. Did he play Dracula at one point? Anyway, yeah, so he is Frankenstein. He is the Frankenstein you would think of when you, or Frankenstein's monster, if you really want to be technical about it. But yeah, so this one here looks like this. And in this one, you've got a blend of neon green triangles and dots with holographic black lightning bolts, accented with neon, yellow, and white dots. And yeah, I just think it's so fun, and it's so each one so represents each character. I just think they're so fun. The little lightning bolts are very cute. And then this next one is one that might look similar to the Blood Moon. It's the other one I was talking about. This is the Kiss Me Deadly, and it is a blend of fine to large chunky glitters, including red lips and dots with black hearts, skulls, and triangles. And yeah, I just think it's very pretty with the little lips, and I think it's just really cute. It'd be very cool to do like a Valentine's Day look with as well. So yeah, I'm probably going to use like something like this with like the Blood Moon, or the, yeah, I'm going to use a few of them. You will see them showcased anyway. Next up then is Lon, and not a lot of people might know Lon as much as they know Bella or Boris, but Lon Chaney Jr. is the Wolfman. He is our werewolf. He's referenced in Teen Wolf actually once, and I did get the reference, and I was very happy about myself. So this one looks like this, and this one is a blend of holographic black and glow in the dark. Oh, I didn't know it was glow in the dark. And large iridescent moons with iridescent and glow in the dark stars, accented with black, iridescent, and mirror effect multi-sized dots. So it's very moony. It's very nighttime kind of looking, even though it's quite bright of a glitter. And I just think it's cool. Again, I don't know how eye safe they are. I'm probably not gonna use them like directly on the eyes, but I'm probably gonna use them like more out here, maybe on the cheeks, but like definitely like out here, maybe like on in here. And I have ways of taking it off that's safe. So the next one is also really cute. This is Love Will Tear Us Apart. And this one is a blend of fine to large chunky glitters, including red, hearts, white skulls, and bar glitter with black hexagons and black bar glitters. So just kind of like long strips. But yeah, how cute. Also very cute for Valentine's Day. Next up is a super cute one. This is super chunky as well. Definitely one I would not use on my eyes. This one is Space Goth, and this is a mixture of transparent, iridescent, and metallic silver stars in a variety of sizes, solid and hollow black stars, 4-point stars, and black stars, silver circles, black rockets. There's rockets in this one, I didn't even know. Silver UFO space-shaped glitter, which are like rings, combined with a smattering of silver skulls and black dots. Like they're so packed with different shapes, and they're just so interesting. I love it. Let me see if I can find a rocket. Where are the rockets? Oh, I see a rocket. Oh my god, it's actually really cute. Oh, I'm gonna have to use this in something. So this one here is The Bride, which is the Bride of Frankenstein. Also very cute. So The Bride is a blend of neon and pearlescent green and purple hearts, chameleon purple to green dots, and green to blue hexes, and black lightning glitter. So it kind of matches the Frankenstein one, the Boris one, but it's still a little bit different and a little bit more girly. I think it's very cute with the little hearts. It's really nice. There's like giant hexes in this as well. Almost there with these guys. Bear with me. So this one here I got as well because it's another kind of horror tribute, and I think it's super fun. This is Vincent, and it's a blend of iridescent purple, green, and black circle glitters in multiple sizes, accented with black, purple, and clear iridescent dots. And the glitter is reminiscent of Fly Eyes, because that was Vincent's role in The Fly. And then the last one of these guys is The Void Between Worlds, which I thought was such a cool name. Is a blend of fine to microfine and chunky holographic purple glitter, holographic purple tinsel glitter, black 4-point stars, and reflective silver starbursts. And yeah, it's a cute like purple glitter, and I don't know if you can even see, there's the 4-point or 5-point stars, no, starburst, sorry, if you can see those. But yeah, I don't know if you could see it there before, but this is the stars that are in it, which are super cute. Again, they're not going to be eye safe at all, but they're just cool to add in here and there. Add to a little look if you want to, kind of add just a little extra here and there. Not into the general eye area, but around the face if you wanted to. I just think they'd be really fun. Also with this, so I ordered these, paid my own money for these. I don't know if Apocalyptic Beauty normally do samples, but they gave me some samples. So the first thing that was there, and I looked at my thing and it said lip gloss on it, and I checked and everything to see if I paid for it, but I didn't, so it's a sample. This is the lip gloss Composite Personality. It's a cool kind of swirly gloss, and it kind of comes out like a coppery kind of colour. Yeah, when it comes out it's a nice shimmery copper, very pretty. The other one then is a sample of one of their pigments or their eyeshadows. This is the shade Bathory, which is like a plum burgundy with like a purple shimmer through it. Very pretty. And then 2 samples of glitters. Like, oh my god, these, like, yeah. Like, this made me so excited. So the first one is Wild Magic. And it's kind of got like leaves, and it's got like hexies, kind of green, iridescent, very fairy-like, very cute. And then the other one, also they kind of look like weed plants, which I think is quite cool. This one is, let me just shake it up a little bit so you can see. This one is Heart of Glass, and it's got kind of like white dots. This one's got hearts, also iridescent. It's got some giant hearts, pink hearts, just white kind of fine glitter, white hexies. It's just very nice, and I very much like it. And I don't know if they normally do samples, but I got some samples. I don't know if it's because I did a big order or something, or because I used Butte Bean's code and I got 10% off. I don't know, I'm not sure. But they were there, and I'm very surprised, and I was very happy with it. So, would highly recommend, and I'm very excited to use these. And I'm sorry that I went through every single one of them, but I felt like it. Okay guys, if you're still with me, fair play. We're on the home stretch. I hope you had some tea while you were watching this. So next up is 2 palettes that I really wanted, but I didn't want to buy because the shipping was so expensive to come to Ireland. It's coming from America, I think. And yeah, but I had a mad moment and bought them. And I regret nothing. So it's from Give Me Glow, and I wanted them for ages, and I was going to buy like a whole palette of single shadows at one point, and I had all the swatches searched and looked at all the colours, but then I decided not to get it because the shipping was so expensive. It was like nearly the same price as buying a few of the eyeshadows, so I was like and I don't like a lot of shipping. I don't think anyone likes a lot of shipping, but I definitely don't. But then I seen they have a grunge palette, and I bought it because it was me and a palette. I can't help myself. Look at it, so pretty. The nice big pans as well, almost maybe not as big as Juvia's Place, but it's kind of that style. The palette is weighty as well, which I quite like. But it's a grunge palette. It's like a 90s grunge palette. It's so pretty. You've got this beautiful berry plum color, this super dark chocolatey murky brown, this black. You've got this like aubergine purple, only 2 shimmers, which I kind of like in this palette because it makes you work everything together, which is good for grunge. You want everything to kind of merge together. You've got this kind of terracotta-y peachy pink kind of color, or not even peachy pink, it's more like a mauvey pink here. This is like a mauve shimmer. This is like a gold pale shimmer. Not gold, it's definitely more like an antique gold. You've got this kind of tan shade, and then this bone shade, but the names as well. So you've got Teenage Dirtbag. Tell me that's not an absolute banger of a song. You've got Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Punk, Grunge, Underground, Black Hole Sun, 90s, Bonehead. And then the palette itself, which I was not expecting because they don't actually show the artwork as far as I can think on the website. I don't know if they do it now, but when I ordered it they didn't. And when I seen this I was like, oh, that's so cool, and brings me way back to like my youth. I'm only 26, but still, when I was like 15. So yeah, you can expect, I won't be doing it probably till November. Be doing a first impressions and a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette. You can expect that in November because I have way too many other videos that I need to do first. And then the last palette, also from Give Me Glow. Yeah, I'm not allowed to buy any more palettes, guys. You're not allowed. I'm not allowed. Not allowed. I was thinking about the Jeffree Star Cremated palette for a while. I also still want the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette. I still want 1 or 2 more Juvia's Place palettes. There's like 2 more that I want, and I'm not allowed to buy them yet. I'm just not allowed. I'm banned. This is me banned. So this is the Christmas Morning palette. When I seen this palette, I seen it on Butte Bean's channel. When I seen this palette, I was like, I must have that palette at some point in my life. It was always sold out, and then they were both in stock, and it was one of them moments where I was like, if they're both in stock, I'm just going to buy them because I know I want them and I'll regret not buying them. And I don't regret buying them. So this is the Christmas Morning palette, and I love it. You've got like a matte green and a shimmery duochrome green. When I say the shimmers in these palettes, by the way, are out of this world. Like, they're not a formula I've ever used before, and I haven't even used it, I've just swatched it, but they're not a formula that I've ever tried before. You've got this gorgeous kind of caramel kind of colour, and then this beautiful rich warm gold. You've got this kind of rusty kind of shimmery red, and then a matte red, and then this kind of coal brown sort of shade, and then this silvery sort of shade here, or like a pewter kind of colour. And I just think it's going to be so cute, and I'm going to do this in December is when this is going to go up. That's when I have it planned for. I'm going to do a first impressions, a 3 looks one palette, sorry, and a palette bingo as well for Christmas. So they're all going to go up, and I'm so excited. I have the sleeves kept because I know it's the same print, but I love it. So yeah, so I'm sorry if I rambled. That is everything. I'm done. I'm finished talking, and I can stop now, and I can have a drink. I can make myself some tea and relax and edit, because my life now, from now on, is filming and editing. Not necessarily filming, but editing. I have a lot of stuff filmed already, so I just have to edit a lot of stuff. I have so much to edit, it's not even funny. I just have to stay on the ball with the editing, and then everything will go smoothly. I just have to not procrastinate. Stick a podcast in, stick something in my ears, and listen, and just edit, and I'll be in the zone, and I'll be good. So that was my haul. Those are lots of new makeup bits that I bought over the past, I don't know, whenever my last haul was, since Christmas maybe. I did a haul, I think, or January. I have a lot of new stuff, and there's a lot of new stuff that you can look forward to. A lot of stuff I have planned into a lot of videos, but if there is anything, say like the retrograde palette, say like the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, the classic horror palette, anything else, the glitters, if you want to see them in videos, let me know in the comments down below. And you can also give me a big thumbs up if you do like this video, and to encourage me to do more videos. I'll always enjoy thumbs up to help me do that. And hit subscribe down below to see my extra videos now that I've planned that are coming up, and you can also give out to me if I don't do it. I am allowing you to give out to me. Don't be mean. You can just scold me slightly if I don't get a video up when I think I'm going to get a video up. Not every 3 days starting now, or maybe it is every 3 days starting now. I don't know, because I don't know when this is going up. I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening anymore. I've put too much pressure on myself, but it's fine. It's fun. I like it. It's great. It's great. It's actually not too much pressure. It's fine. So yeah, this is our little haul. And if you want to see these bits, like I said, subscribe down below, and I will see you in more videos where you might see some of these palettes. So bye, guys.